Hi everyone, it's Linda. How are you tonight? Gonna wait a few moments for some people to join in. So I'm just gonna listen to some music as folks join. It's been a busy week, so I'm just gonna take a moment to quietly gather myself. I ask as you join that you send a little hello so I know who's here with us. Take a few moments just to take a few deep breaths and center yourself. Forget about all those busy things that you have to do today at work, with the family, friends, your home. Just focus on yourself. Hi, Callie. Thanks for joining. So let's just take a few moments, let our minds clear and our hearts be open to messages. I do have a few things I'll talk about before we get started. I'm so glad you've joined. Our lives are so very interesting. We have so many blessings that sometimes for the roughness and the difficulties, we forget to have gratitude. So let's just take some breaths and enjoy the peace and quiet for a moment. Few more minutes and I'll be stepping up. Um, so, Callie, how has your week been going? I know mine's been pretty busy. We have a friend that's watching on Facebook, but she's not able to message us. So she's here with us in spirit. I'm so glad she joined. Thank you, my friend. So tonight is all about what is spirit wanting in your life? Whether it's loved ones, whether it's your guides, whether it's your angels. What do they want with us tonight in our lives? You know, I'm going to say this because I've gotten quite a few messages during the week, and I just want to make it very, very clear, very tactful here, that the only place that I do free readings are here on the Tuesday night live feeds on Facebook. If I'm not able to give you those live readings here on this live feed, and you really want to speak to departed loved ones or someone else, your pets, you would need to go to my website, which is heartbeatsoflove2019.com, and fill out a request for a session. So I just wanted to make that really clear. I do try to get to everybody that I can on the live feed. Sometimes I can, sometimes not so much. It just kind of depends. So I do try that. Also, I want to let you know that Mo the Service Dog's book is going to be out in publication on Friday. And we're very, very excited. Can't wait for it to come out. It's going to be so cool. And it is a very, it's kind of a lighthearted, but also carries a wonderful message about service dogs and the purpose our pets have in our lives. And yes, all of our animals do have a purpose. They do have a purpose. And they are in our lives for a reason. And I hope that we are all able to be grateful and to deepen our relationships with our fur babies and our pets. Things that have been thinking of and contemplating are, hi Megan, my wonderful, look, Megan's on. That's exciting. She's one of our trusted affiliates with all her wonderful goodies and oils and crystals and jewelry. If you haven't gotten onto one of her live feeds, please do join. She has some beautiful things. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? So glad you joined us. Another one of our trusted affiliates is Rock and Raven Crystals. So again, feel free to reach out. Thank you for sharing, Megan. Feel free to reach out to Rock and Raven Crystals or to Megan over at Healing Spirit Sanctuaries. We also have Matters of Perspective, which are an affiliate of ours, with Beanie Man, who is Mo the Service Dog's mom. So feel free to reach out to any of those people. Hi, Ma. Good day to you. I'm so glad you're joining. So as I was saying, there is so much. Well, I'm happy you're here too, Jennifer. There are so many things going on today in our society. Whether it's oppressive, whether it is good things, the uncertainty. Mama Kay is in the house too. Well, woo-hoo! I really feel like the more difficult our life path gets, the more spirit, our departed loved ones, our departed fur babies want to encourage us and want to support us. Thank you, Megan. Hi, Lisa. So, as I sit here and I think, our loved ones are always just a little step away. They're just right there. And they love you so very much. And sometimes the relationships were difficult. Sometimes the relationships were just wonderful. But like all relationships, there was good times, there was bad times, and there was growth. And there was a time of just quietness. And I know that there is someone here And she was a mother. She was a very motherly mother. Used to fuss a lot and wanted to do all things that were right in her mind that a mother would do. She has a real peaceful energy. Mm. And she loved and loves her daughter very, very much. So, for those ladies who are on this live feed, if you could take a moment and just rest your mind for a moment and reach out. And see whose mom she is. If your mom is passed, and maybe you've been thinking about her, maybe you wonder about all the times and all those talks you had with your mother, and you feel like you have so much to share with her now about the good times and the hard lessons. I get the feeling she was not old when she passed. She'd probably be considered maybe in the middle, relatively young. Yeah, I think she is, Jennifer. She has stardust, kind of sparkly stars that she's kind of throwing around. She's kind of dancing. She's very lighthearted. And mothers and daughters, a lot of the time, have very special relationships. 46. Yeah, I was thinking 40s or 50s. Not very old at all. I get the feeling that she was very creative. And things were a little dimmer when she left. But she wants you to know that she is so very, very proud of you and the things that you have overcome in your life. And she is glad that you are coming into yourself and that you're standing on your own 2 feet. If you focus real quietly, Jennifer, you can feel her giving you a hug. So she's pretty much saying, stand strong, stand proud. And she does check in on you periodically. She said, how could she do any less? No matter how old you get, no matter how long she's gone, you'll always be her little girl. Okay, so she's kind of throwing the stardust. She just feels very light, very airy. And she blew you a kiss and now she's gone. So I hope that there was some benefit from hearing what your mom had to say. I know that sometimes in our homes or in our lives, we have these feelings, and I call them intuitive feelings. She knew what you needed. You asked her to come, and she did. That's what moms do. That's what moms do. And sometimes we hesitate to think that what we're feeling is real. Sometimes maybe we think we hear our loved ones. Maybe we associate a smell, or we think we see them or hear them. And she, he, whatever loved one it is, will a lot of time, yeah, mom tribe strong, yes. Yes, our parents love us very, very much, and they will reach out and cross the veil just to check in on us and make sure we're doing okay, give us some love. So if you think or feel like they're there, you just get that feeling, that warm feeling. They probably are. And it's okay to say hi, it's okay to chat. She was very creative, and I can definitely see her doing that. Yes, it was almost, it almost had a fairy like, what I would see in my mind, a fairy like, an angel like quality that she had, Jennifer. Sometimes, my mom has passed, my father has passed. Sometimes, I can feel my mother and I know it's her. When I get the mother shake of her head, or the pointy finger, which she was famous for. And wow, my grandmother passed away 1 year ago yesterday. She was 99 years old with 11 children. Well, God bless her. Wow. You know, grandmothers are very, very special people. They have all that wisdom and they've seen so much in their life. Every kid living on a ranch. That must have been pretty wild. Yeah, she had the patience of a saint, and she probably ruled with her wooden spoon. Um, that's the thing about grandmothers, you know. But she would have been a mother. And I get the feeling that her upbringing was rather rough, challenging. But she had a really sharp wit about her. And I guess she had the look. She could look at that rowdy, wild bunch of Irish children, just give them the look, which she's giving me right now because I'm saying something. And they would all settle down and do exactly what Ma wanted them to do. She raised them to be very, yeah, Mom look. I know, it's exactly, yeah, the look. I'm sure most of our mothers had the look, but she was exceptionally good at it. She raised her children to be very hardworking, to have very strong moral ethics, and to have a love of God and country and family. She took a lot of history with her when she passed from the family. The family, she was like the family archive. And she was very, very proud of all of her children because everything they did, they gave with their whole heart. She says every so often she has to send some angels in to rustle up some folks to get them going on the right path. But for the most part, they're good lads and good girls. Hi, Anna. Thanks for joining. So, that's Grandma Megan. Just a great big personality and a very big heart. Her children and her family were very lucky that they had her for 99 years. Hi, Anna. I'm glad you were able to join. We were just talking a little bit about Megan's grandmother and all of her kids. She lived to be 99. We had somebody's mom who joined. So, if you have somebody specifically that's passed, pet, fur baby, departed loved ones, you can just mention them to me and I'll see if I can connect with them. She taught you how to roller skate when she was in her 60s? Whoa, I'm impressed. I tell you, she was one tough little lady. She had many life lessons that she learned, Megan, that made her who she was. And she embraced all of them with a determination. Your grandmother. Jennifer's still here. I'm so glad. So your grandmother, Anna. You know, Anna, I get the feeling that she was a very proper lady. She had a very, very soft, kind mm, person, very, very loving, kind of soft. She didn't want to go. She didn't want for her time to be up, but it was. I get a feeling that someone very close to her didn't get to say goodbye. And they feel a little bit guilty because they didn't get to say goodbye. So she frets over that a little bit because it happened the way it was supposed to happen. And sometimes saying goodbye is not very best. She wished things could have been different, but they happened the way they were supposed to. So, Anna, can you think of who this person might be that your grandmother is thinking of? Somebody close to her that didn't get to say goodbye to her? Circumstances. I'll give a few moments because there could be a lag. Okay. Well, it definitely was one of her kids. Or child. And not many people came around towards the end. She's not sharing with me why people weren't coming around. But this one person feels a little bit, I don't want to say guilty. I don't like, we're in the room. My father died. She only had 3 kids. Was there somebody she looked on as one of her children? Maybe, I don't know. I'm getting some kind of kinship. She's showing me a sign for family. Okay. Not sure who she. Nope, she's insisting it was a family member. I thought it would have been kids, because that's usually, when they show me the family symbol, that's usually what they mean. Was there a favorite niece or nephew? I can't, she just insists it's a family member. Maybe a spouse of one of her children? Well, think about it, Anna, and maybe you can join next week on Tuesday. Well, she didn't have any in the country. Well, there's somebody out there, and I don't know who it is, and she's not being very forthcoming. My screen just went blank and live feed shut off. will see every